Hello, it's Lorraine Knight here again, and this morning I'm connecting with the flower dandelion. Um, I was told a couple of weeks ago that dandelion wanted to connect and give her teachings, but even though I was told 2 weeks ago and I was quite excited about it, it hasn't felt the right time to do it. So, um, beautiful morning, the sun was out, the sky was blue, not a cloud in the sky, and I thought, right, we're going to sit out here and do the video. And I took so long mucking about, trying to get this right, trying to get that right. Eventually it clouded over, as you can probably see, and it got quite dark. Well, hey ho, I'm still going to do it because yeah. Oh, I know that they're waiting. I know that they're waiting. So, as I link with the dandelion, the spirit of the dandelion, she brings in dreams and soul connections. At the moment, I am just focusing on the dandelion flower, and I have got a few in the garden, and oh wow, the sun's coming out, wonderful. So dandelion says get on with it. Yeah, okay, I would have had this done an hour ago if I'd have got on with it. Never mind. So dandelion brings love, of course, because all the flowers bring love, but joy and abundance. So we think about the dandelion. Yes, a lot of people don't like them. A lot of people just call them weeds and will pull them up, dig them up and go mad trying to get rid of them. I love them, always have done, even as a child. Most children love them because we're taught to blow the seeds away, and that's wonderful. But as I've grown, I appreciate the fact that a weed is only a flower in the wrong place, and I've got dandelions and daisies growing in the garden now, in the grass, and as far as I'm concerned, it's not a weed because it's in the perfect place for me. And this is what dandelion wants to bring to us, that we are in the perfect place. We are in the place of receiving the blessings that the thoughts and the energies and the love that we have given out over days, months, years, however long you have been thinking of others and praying for others, helping others to heal, bringing them laughter, joy, whatever it is you do for others, and more importantly you also now do for yourself. Dandelion brings blessings of abundance. Dandelion tells me that even on the darkest days, wear your brightest and your best clothing, your brightest and your best smile, if you can. We know it's hard for some of you that are going through turbulent times on the earth plane, but Dandelion talks about not saving things for a special day. Bringing to mind the video that I'm doing now, actually, that I should have done it 2 weeks ago. But she talks about putting on your brightest and loveliest clothes, the ones that you have put away and keep looking at and thinking how lovely they are, or that favourite shirt or tie that you save for special occasions. Dandelion wants you to realise how special you are. And you're not special just on special occasions. You're actually special all the time. Dandelion talks about you deserving everything that you get in the nicest possible way, of course. So she says, why leave that shirt, dress, tie, watch in the drawer, in the wardrobe for a special day? Make every day a special day. If you want to wear it, wear it. Doesn't matter if you haven't got anywhere to go. Dress up. Be proud of who you are. Because Dandelion comes to you to bring out the truth of who you really are. She says, don't shy away in the shadows. Bring yourself out more so that people can see you. And as she talks to that, she also makes me aware of myself and my own spiritual journey, which has been a wonderful journey. But yes, I could have done more, I think, to push myself forward. As I'm talking about this, Dandelion shows me a beautiful field with dandelions dotted here and there. And she says, it doesn't matter how dark the sky is. It doesn't matter whether it's wind or rain, we shine bright. And this is what she brings to you. Shine bright. And if life is hard, give yourself something to smile about. Be like a child. Splash in those puddles. Jump up and down. Draw, I don't know, do the hopscotch. Anything, Dandy says, anything to bring out that child within. Because as we grow, and we grow older, men and women included, we forget that the most important part of us, deep within us, is our child, our inner child. And we bury them away as we grow and we take on the responsibilities of adulthood. Life turns sometimes in the most challenging directions. But Dandelion says, if you are connecting with your inner child, that part of you that wants joy or brings you joy, that part of you that needs to be caressed, that needs joy in the life, every day give your inner child something to smile about. So your inner child is you. Yes, it is you. It is the innocent part of you, the magical part of you, the part of you that wants to live life to the full, to go on adventures. And you might say, but I work, I've got responsibilities, I can't do what I want. Well, I'm sorry, but you can. You might be able to do it physically. You might, not be able to do it physically, but within your mind, let your imagination go. If you want to go and sail that boat and you know that you can't swim, what's stopping you doing it in your imagination, creating an image? You might call it meditation, you might call it daydream, doesn't matter what it's called, because the energy of it, once you create it within your mind and you are picturing maybe the salty or the wonderful You know, the waves, the salty waves, the sun and the sparkles on the waves, picturing the wind blowing against your face as you're on your boat, sailing or doing whatever, you know, on your boat. You know what that feels like. So bring it all into your imagination and create that picture and create that joy. Everything is energy. So anything that you create within your mind is making energy. So if you're creating a picture within your mind of something joyful, something that you love, or something maybe you've not tried but you would really love to try, then you are creating the energy to give your inner child what you need. And you know, you can create anything. Your imagination, it has no end to it. So if you want to imagine that you can fly and feel the wind buffeting underneath you and that, use your imagination. Lift your spirits by just even sitting in your armchair. You know, it doesn't matter if you can't physically get out and do these things. Your mind will create what you want to create. So, from today, for those of you that are struggling or are disillusioned with life, unhappy for whatever reason, make time to sit, close your eyes and imagine yourself doing the most wonderful, joyful things. Maybe things you regretted that you didn't do, maybe extreme things, mountain climbing, something like that. Bring that energy of joy out from your imagination, out into and all over you. And as Dandelion says, it will lift your spirits and it will bring that shine back to you. What else does Dandelion tell us? Let's see. She says, follow your heart. Follow your heart. She tells me that challenges lay ahead for many of you now. There are times when you might feel you just can't do this anymore. And you need a change of situation. Again, Dandelion brings the energy of creation. Picturing in your mind a way out. Picturing in your mind whatever it is that you feel would change your mind. Change your life. Even if it seems impossible. Because we are being told nowadays that the energy of creation is manifesting quicker than ever on the earth plane. And I have had proof of this myself in things I thought a few days ago, and a couple of days later they've come to fruition. Dandelion says use your magic. Magic, imagination, magic. So one thing that Dandelion can help you to do is, you can pick them if you want to, but I would suggest sitting by Dandelion if the ground isn't too wet, and just gazing into the beautiful bright yellow of the flower. If you wonder why I keep looking down like that, it's just because there is a dandelion growing in my grass and I'm just drawn to it all the time I'm talking to you. And she says, okay, thank you. She talks about toxins and cleansing those toxins away. And just as she talks about cleansing the toxins away, it's now started raining. So I think I'm just going to go in a minute and grab an umbrella because I want to continue this. Don't want to break it. And I will be back in a minute. Right, sorry about that. Right, I've got my umbrella just in case because, as I say, I do want to carry on with this. Yeah, I think we're going to put this up. Excuse me. Yep. Right. Okay. There we go. So. Oh, that's right, toxins, thank you. As Dandelion talks about toxins, as if by magic it starts raining, because as many of you will know, some of you perhaps won't, that dandelion does help to clear the toxins through your physical body as well as your energetic bodies. So you can cook with dandelion. I haven't done it, as I understand, and I'm sure she won't mind me telling you that every part of the dandelion is edible in some way, and I'm sure there are many recipes that you can look up on the web. I know of a friend who made some dandelion syrup a little while ago, and apparently it tastes quite like honey, so I quite fancy doing that myself. Dandelion coffee, of course, the coffee substitute, because the roots taste like chicory, I believe. So in all sorts of ways the dandelion can help us as we help to clear the dense and dark energy from within us, and we've all got it, no matter who we are and what we do, we've all got that. She also helps to clear the denseness through our physical body. So all in all, a beautiful and a wonderful flower. She brings good news. She brings, what are you saying? Right, good tidings. Time to reap what you sow. I think I said that near the beginning. She says, if you get the opportunity to walk through the fields or the local park, the countryside, please acknowledge me, she says, and I will come with you. And you will feel that joy that I will help to bring out from within you. You will feel that joy come in on golden yellow, spreading through every part of your body. What a wonderful flower. How beautiful is she, or he? Right, what have we got? Anything else, dandelion, that you would like to bring to us this day? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. The opportunities are coming, and they are coming faster and faster for many, many people. And she says sometimes you have to grab it before it flies away. She talks about sparks of light coming into the crown centre, and how this is opening up awareness in many, many people. The sparks of light that come in can feel like ice crystals touching the surface of your head, sometimes on your forehead, quite often on your forehead. But if you can imagine like ice droplets, like icy rain, little ice droplets on the surface of your head. These are the energetic sparks, Dandelion says, that are helping to open up your crown centre for more awareness. Dandelion says as her root grows down deep into the earth, this also is what you have to do to bring those energies right the way through you and down into our beautiful planet. If you don't do this, like my seeds that get blown away in the wind, you too will have no foundation. So please ground yourself. How do you ground yourself? Well, for those of you that don't know, it can be as simple as being barefoot on the grass, walking around indoors barefoot, walking through nature. You can use crystals to ground yourself. Any crystals that are black, dark brown, any earthy colour, dark red, any earthy colour. You can carry them in your pockets. You can, if they're flat ones, you can put them in your shoes. You can visualise roots coming down through you, your roots, and coming down into the earth as deep and deep as you can. But don't only put them deep into the earth, spread them wide, okay? Wide and deep, just like the trees. Okay then, anything else you would like to give us? She talks about rainbows. She loves the rainbows. Dandelion loves colour, absolutely loves colour. She's drawing me to her seeds now, and she talks about seeds of truth. As you grow in love and grow in joy, the truth from within comes to the surface, and it flows out for those who need to hear it. Whereas in the past, it might come to the surface and stop. For those of you that have done work on yourselves and released blockages within your throat and so on, the truth will come out and it will carry on coming out. And the difference between what's going to be happening in the future, now and in the future, and what did happen in the past is when you speak your truth with love, no matter what it is, you can then let it go. Whereas before, quite often, it would take a lot of courage or a real emotional upset for you to speak your truth. And when you did, you let it go, but then you dwelt on it, and that made it hard because it brought more emotions. So this is what Dandelion talks about, speaking your truth and letting it flow, letting it go with no regrets. Because sometimes things just have to be said. And it doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means you need to get things off of your chest. to make room for more light coming in, she says. How wonderful, how wonderful. Anyway, I think it stopped raining now. Yep, wasn't much, but I didn't want it all on my camera. So I will love you and leave you and say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe and share my videos to whoever you think may be interested. My next video, I don't know what flower will come in and grace us with their presence, but they'll let me know sooner or later. I'm hoping to do a meditation soon, because on the eclipse, we have a lunar eclipse next week on the 26th of May, and yeah, I think I may well do a meditation to help with the energies of the sun and the moon within us. So watch out for that. I'll try not to leave it so long next time. And have a good day, have a good evening, wherever you are, whatever you do. God bless you. See you soon.